In this video, we'll revisit this F word, remind ourselves why you shouldn't let it hold you back, reveal what you should do instead, so keep watching. There's an important F word that causes people to procrastinate and not go for what they want. And how do we react to this F word? Some people hear this F word and it seems to bounce off of them. They're just focused on the result they want, and that's it. They're not distracted or disturbed or deterred by this F word, not at all. But that's not the case for most people when it comes to this word. In this video, we'll revisit this F word, remind ourselves why you shouldn't let it hold you back, reveal what you should do instead, so keep watching. Hi, my name is Salami, and I help experts, entrepreneurs, coaches, and consultants grow and scale their online business whilst creating their ideal lifestyle. For the best tips for online business, entrepreneurship, financial freedom, and mindset, subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell to be notified every time I post a new video. If you like this video, then hit the like button. It'll take you just a few seconds and it helps the video rank higher for the YouTube algorithm. That way it's easier for people like yourself to find videos like this one and get value from it. So at this point, you're probably thinking, I know what this F word is. It's fear. Well, you're absolutely right. Overcoming fear on an ongoing basis is absolutely crucial in every arena of life. Fear can be negative, of course, if it holds you back from being who you can be. Fear can be positive, of course, if it inspires you to surpass what you can achieve and who you can be. So what does this all mean to you, the entrepreneur? The number one fear for an entrepreneur tends to be fear of failure. And there's a lot to be fearful about, right? The scary facts about the high number of businesses that don't succeed. The concerning facts about potentially running out of resources when your business is just getting off the ground. Even the fear of trying to thrive at your current stage of business as you aim to take your business to the next stage. All of these fears are really real. Then of course, there are the other fears you have when you're at the cusp of entrepreneurship. You know that you eventually want to go in with both feet to have your own business. However, for now, you've got one foot in your 9-to-5 job and you're successful at your job. You've also got one foot in your 5 to 9 side hustle that takes up the rest of your free time and isn't doing as well as you'd like yet. It's like a seesaw. The fear of leaving your corporate job and going it alone. But then the fear makes you stay in the job, even if you're not happy with the role. Then there's the fear of taking no action, remaining stagnant and being in the same place 5 years or 10 years from now. There's a lot to potentially be fearful about in and around the world of entrepreneurship. The difference is whether you let the fear interrupt you or inspire you, whether you let the fear bring you down to earth, or you feel the fear knowing the sky is your limit anyway. But what is fear really? Sometimes it's important to remind yourselves of what fear really is. That way you can decide for yourself if fear is good, not good, or simply what you make it. Fear is an unpleasant emotion you have when you're worried that something bad has happened or is about to happen. Fear is that monster under the bed when you're younger. You know it's there, you're sure it's there, and you're up at night worrying. And you keep wondering if it's just your imagination. Fear is still the same monster when you're older, but it's morphed into things you fear when you're an adult. Typically, the main fear of adults are questions such as, how can I overcome fear of failure? How can I overcome fear of the unknown? How can I overcome fear of public speaking? According to research, people tend to have a highly individual emotional response to fear. If you surveyed 100 people, you can be sure they experience fear in so many different ways. Some people experience fear as false expectations appearing real, as in their emotional response to fear generally is, fear is not so bad. Others experience fear as forget everything and run, as in their emotional response to fear generally is fear is really bad. Sadly, some experience fear using the acronym failure expected and received. In other words, they've decided they've lost before they got started. Happily, some experience fear via the acronym face everything and react. Of course, this doesn't literally mean react to everything, but what it does mean is they've decided to win before they've got started. When thinking about how to handle fear, it's important to note 80% of the things we fear never come true. Some studies even put that figure as high as 92%. But that's 9 out of 10 things we're scared of never coming true. So how do we do this? How do we take the power back from fears. Taking the power back from fears can come in the form of acting in spite of fear. You've probably heard the famous phrase by Susan Jeffers, "I'll feel the fear and do it anyway." Let's take the thought of taking power back from your fears one step further by visiting another acronym for fear. And that acronym for fear is face, embrace, and replace. What I take this to mean is minimize the fear, create a new mindset and reality around the fear, and get better results. So how do we do this? Well, doing it scared, even though you're fearful, means you gain more and more experience due to repetition. More and more experience leads to more and more competence, as in you're getting better and better. This increase in competence leads to an increase in confidence. As the confidence goes up, the fear goes down. Do you agree that fear is false expectations appearing real? Leave your opinion in the comments below. Another question to ask yourself is, which acronym for fear resonates the most? On the road to achieving your goals, consider letting fear speed up your progress instead of slow down your progress. You've got this. For the best tips for online business, entrepreneurship, financial freedom, and mindset, subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell to be notified every time I post a new video. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. And until then, do the best you can consistently. Ciao.